always something, isn't it?
Yes.
It's always something when it comes to money. Close to 40,000 Atmos Energy customers were charged 10 times the amount of their bill this month. Like if your bill was $80, it would have been.
Yep.
It was $800.
$800. A computer glitch apparently had the company scrambling to fix the problem, and some North Texans worrying they wouldn't have enough money left over to pay other bills. Fox 4's Natalie Solis joining us now from downtown Dallas. And let's see, Natalie, let me get it straight. It all kind of started with this decimal point problem, right? It just, the decimal point shifted.
That's right. It was a decimal point shift, but it made a huge difference. Let's be clear, this only affected some of Atmos Energy's 3 million customers, and only some of those who use their online automatic bill pay. Still, 40,000 customers is a lot, and for some, this couldn't have come at a worse time. James Knight doesn't worry about his 2.5-year-old son Bentley while he works at City on a Hill Church in Fort Worth.
A horsey cow. Have you got a horsey cow?
And a worry-free experience is why he says he signed up for automatic bill pay with Atmos Energy. Then this morning, a text from his wife.
Why is our Atmos Energy bill $370? And of course, I'm like, what? There's no way.
He checked himself, and sure enough, that wasn't the car payment that drained their account. No, that still has yet to hit. This was his energy bill, which usually averages $30 a month.
We have overdraft protection, but I feel sorry for the person who doesn't. Everything hits at the first. My truck payment, our house payment, our other large payments, my insurance, my health insurance. You know, we have several $1,000s that come out around the first of the month.
We've been working around the clock just trying to contact these customers.
Atmos says an outside vendor which handles automatic bill pay had the decimal glitch, and it's doing all it can to fix the problem as quickly as possible. Atmos assures customers there's no security breach.
The initial impact of this, you know, we can't fix that. But what we can do is reimburse those customers and reimburse them for the overcharges, reimburse them for any fees that they might incur from this.
I proceeded to wait for over an hour and a half on the phone.
To complicate matters, Atmos is in the process of upgrading its customer service system, which has meant a slower than expected response to the flood of inquiries from angry customers. Atmos says most should be refunded in 24 to 72 hours.
We watch every penny all the time.
Hopefully soon enough for Knight, who's expecting the next big bill to hit any day now.
I've got to live on $32 at the first of the month.
All right, well, Atmos says the larger banks will tend to make those refunds faster than the smaller banks, but it does anticipate that most people will have their money back in 72 hours. Now, it also depends on if a customer used a credit card versus a debit card. As of this afternoon, Atmos tells us that those folks who use credit cards should have already had the payment reversed. So it just all depends on how fast the bank can get that money back. Those who used credit cards, again, this is as of this afternoon, debit cards, all but 668 customers had their money back as well. Heather?
Well, Natalie, it's a real issue for a lot of folks who are really watching their pennies in a situation like this. So we're talking about overdraft fees, and then that means that they don't have the money to pay other bills and other expenses. What is Atmos saying about that?
Right. So for some people, they're really pressed. This could be a very difficult situation. Atmos did say earlier, that spokesperson said that in some cases at this point they have already wired money to some folks to go ahead and help them with their bills. A spokesperson says they've been contacting everyone affected via email mostly, and given them a special email address that they can respond to, and this should help them avoid those long wait times on the phone. But yes, Atmos is saying people couldn't get additional help if they have some bills that they've got to pay, or they just have no more money left in their accounts. Heather?
Makes sense. All right, Natalie Solis, thanks much.